What if I told you that you can actually build muscle fast? And to prove that, over the last 9 months, I've been consistently bulking, putting on size, and barely any fat. I did it all naturally. And to prove that, my body weight is just mere 145 pounds on 5'7". So how did I do it? It all boils down to one single word. And that word, my friend, will lead us throughout the last 5 ways to achieve muscle growth faster. And it is called muscle growth potential. Because the first way is about being on a calorie surplus. But what a lot of people get wrong is that they think the bigger the surplus, the better. The less muscle you've built until now, the bigger the surplus should be. Once you realize it, you realize how most people get fat. They just eat too many calories relative to their potential. And this is the first way. The second way is to simply sleep more. The more time you sleep, the more time you recover. During a bulk, recovery is extra important because you want to perform at your best, so you will build the most amount of tissue. And that leads us to the third way. The third way is to use the recovery you have gained. The recovery from more calories in your diet, the recovery from more sleep, the recovery from more protein intake, and to use it into your training. It is to train extra hard, to train so hard, in fact, each time you go to the gym, you push yourself to your absolute limit. The fourth way is something not a lot of people talk about, because a lot of people say you need to be on a surplus, eat more calories, and then you will build mass. When in reality, they miss one crucial aspect of it all. This crucial aspect is carbs. The more carbs you eat, the more fueled your workouts are. The more fueled your workouts are, the better you perform. The better you perform in your workouts, the better results you get. The fourth way is to make sure you consume high carbs. I know it sounds counterintuitive. I know that a lot of people talk against carbs in the sense of build more tissue. Specifically here, carbs are extremely important and you need to use them if you want maximum results. The fifth way is to simply not lose your abs, because once you will lose your abs, that's a sign you should not be gaining weight. The more time you have your abs, the better results you will get, because the less fat you will gain, smaller, slower, and shorter of a cut you will need to go through afterwards, the more of your results you will maintain. The fifth way is to make sure you bulk slowly, as we've talked about in the beginning, but more importantly, it is to not overdo stuff and make sure you still have your abs by the end of the bulk. That's basically it. Bye.